So we'll start with our warm up. We're going to be moving just a step touch right here. Go ahead and add a pull with the arms. Warming up the legs. Starting to get a tiny bit of cardio going. Let's go ahead and pick up the heels, changing it to a hand curl. Okay, so now a wide tap, picking up those heels. We're going to pull at shoulder height now, keeping with the hand curl, but just pulling slightly different. Squeezing the shoulder blades at the top. All right, we're going to bring these hands overhead. We're going to pull them down. We're going to switch from a hand curl to a wide knee, okay? So it's a wide knee. I'm going to bring my arms down on either side of that knee. Now bring these knees in front and pull down. Nice. All right, I'm going to turn to the side for this next one. But it's going to be a step forward, reach for that toe, other foot comes back, step, reach, okay? Step, reach, back, forward, reach, back, forward, reach, okay? Hopefully you can get that pattern down. If not, just alternate reaching for those toes while standing nice and tall. Couple more. One more each side. All right, very good. Split these legs for a stationary lunge, okay? We're going to go down 2, up 2. Go ahead, add some arms, pull down and press up. Pull down and press up. 2 more this side. And 1 more. Let's switch those legs, bring that other one forward. Split the feet, arms come up. Down for 2, up for 2. Very good. Three more. 2 and 1. Very good. Let's stand tall. We're going to do some jumping jacks. So that can be a split jack like this or a regular jack like this. Feet going out and in. Arms going up and then back to the sides. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Bring these feet hip width apart. We're going to sit back into a squat and then stand up, okay? Decide how low you're going. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come partway down, so we have a slight bend in the knee. We're going to bring these hands to the thighs. We're going to just round and flatten the back. So round it up, and then round the other way. Round it up, round the other way. 1 and then the other. On the next one, okay? Tuck your chin, okay? Roll all the way to the top. Shoulders the last thing, head the last thing. All right, nice. So, in case you missed me, I'm giving some instructions earlier. If you have dumbbells at home or something heavy that you can sub for dumbbells, we're going to be using that for a couple of moves. We also are going to be doing some exercises where if you have like gliders or sliders at home, which I do not, I am going to be using a pair of fuzzy socks. I also used, when I did my student teaching, we would use paper plates, okay? If you are not on a surface that is conducive to sliding, it's fine. I will give you some alternative ways to do the moves, okay? So we're going to be starting off with a Lunge variation, I'm going to be grabbing a dumbbell or two and holding right here in front of my chest. We will alternate lunges, and at the top, we will take those weights into an overhead press, okay, where the elbows are going forward, okay? All right. So I'm going to grab some weights for that. You're also welcome to hold one weight with both hands, okay? We will do 10 each leg. So that does mean 20 overhead presses in the center. So when we get to 10 overhead presses, that will give you the option to just hold the arms right here at center in case your arms are tired. If they're not and they want to go for that full 20, they're more than welcome to do so, okay? All right, so stand tall, reverse lunge. As you come back to center, arms come overhead, okay? Reverse lunge, come back to center, arms overhead. Standing nice and tall, okay? Very good. Breathing. All right. So this next one is going to be 10. If your arms are tired, but still can hold the weight at chest, go ahead and do that, okay? If you want to keep adding the overhead press, that is also an option. If your arms are too tired to even hold the weight here, feel free to just set those weights on the ground. If you're still doing overhead press, maybe going a little bit slower than I am, that's fine. I'll get some time at the end. This is the last one. All right. Very good. Put those weights to the side. So our next one, if you have something to slide with, grab it. Grab that towel. There's a towel for you, if you want one. Grab those fuzzy socks. Grab those paper plates. Whatever. I'm going to fold my mat so I have the room to slide a little bit. So what we're going to be doing is a push-up with a double tuck. I'll show it to you. I'll show you modifications, okay? So, I come to my plank. I double tuck, so slide both my legs in, slide back, push up. Okay, so I'll count the push-ups for 10. Modifications, okay? If you cannot do a push-up on the toes, you can slide those feet back to the knees. Give me a push-up there, okay? If you don't have a way to slide, instead, you can do a little mountain climber here. Drop to the knees or the toes for that push-up, okay? If you do have the sliders, but you can't do both legs at the same time, alternate the legs, okay? So you're gonna be a little bit on your own counting these. Count the push-ups. I want you to try and do 10 of them, okay? All right, so we're gonna slide in and out and push up. Slide in and out and push up. Again, I may be going faster than you. Maybe you're even going faster than me. Just count, watch your form, and of course breathe. Keep going. Got one more. If you're still going, you've got this. If you're done, you're welcome to sit back in child's pose. You're welcome to circle those wrists for me. Okay? We're going to be grabbing some dumbbells for our next move. In this move, we're going to repeat several times. So keep that in mind when you choose your weight. What it's going to be is a bicep curl. We rotate through to a tricep push back. It's not a kickback, it's just a push. Just push and back. So pay close attention to the rotation that I mentioned. I curl with my palms facing up. As I come back down, I twist those wrists. My palms are now facing back, and I push back, okay? So we will do 10 of those. If you don't have weights, you're welcome to improvise. You're also welcome to do these body weight. Just really focus on those muscles activating, okay? Let's stand tall. Curl, rotate, and push. Curl, rotate, push. Nice. Breathe for me. That one's 5. We have 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Okay. We are going to be doing a one-sided exercise next. So I'm going to just keep one dumbbell. Set the other one down. So the arm is going to be doing an overhead press in the center. And then the opposite leg, you can step out into a lunge, bringing this weight towards that ankle, back to center, overhead press, okay? With that side lunge, make sure you're kind of sitting back into that hip, all right? Okay? And you want a nice, strong back. Don't be rounding forward. Nice and strong. Those are our cues, okay? All right, overhead press in the center, side lunge and reach. Overhead press in the center, side lunge and reach. Nice. Five more. 3 more. 2. And 1. Nice. Okay, we'll switch to that other side. I think I made us do an extra overhead press there because we started with one and ended with one. That's okay. All right, so we'll switch to this other side. Overhead press, lunge and reach. Overhead press, lunge and reach. Nice. Sitting into that hip. Nice strong back. Halfway, guys. Three, 2, and 1. I'm going to do an overhead press on this side just to keep it even. All right, set that weight to the side. We're going to be doing another sliding move, okay? So I'm going to fold my mat so that I have room to slide. This one is going to be a plank cross under. So you come to a plank, you cross under, you cross under. This one can be done without anything to slide with. Instead, you're just picking that foot up, sliding it through, okay? Give it your best shot. If it's not something that you're able to do yet, just hold the center plank for me for as long as you can, okay? All right, let's bring it up. Let's slide through, slide through. We'll do 10 each side. Breathing. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Sit up for me. Circle those wrists. Circle them the other way. Remember how I told you we were going to do those dumbbell curls with the tricep pushbacks a couple times? We're going back to those, okay? Dumbbell curl, tricep pushback. Grab your weights. Stand tall for me. Nice strong base. Curl up. Rotate the wrists. And push back. Rotate again. Curl up. Nice. So just rotating when we're transitioning from the curl to the push back. Try and watch those elbows. You want to try and keep them close to the body for the curl Nice. You counting, Noel?
Nope. Oh, that was your job.
4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, so the weights are gonna go back to the side. We're gonna do a standing knee drive. It's gonna look a lot like a lunge. In fact, if you do not have something to slide with, you're gonna be doing a lunge. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come back and forward. The key to this exercise is we are pressing into the floor through the entire movement as you go back and as you pull forward, okay? Like I said, if you do not have something to slide with, you're just gonna give me a lunge and a lunge, okay? All right, here we go. Muscles are activated through that entire movement as you press, as you slide back, and as we pull forward. Very good. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then we'll do that other side, okay? So it comes back, slide it back, pull it forward, or step back and step in. Halfway, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. We're gonna be grabbing one weight for the next one. We're gonna be doing a halo. Weight starts right here at chest, circles around the head and back, and then we'll do it the other direction, okay? So alternating one direction then the other. Choose your weight appropriately. All right, bend those elbows, circle it around, circle the other way around, okay? Just circling around the head. Standing tall. Give me 2 more. 2. And 1. Very good. All right. You're going to put the weight down, do another sliding one. So the reason why we ever use a slide, something that helps you slide in the first place, it's just that it works your muscles through the entire movement. It's just a different way to work muscles, okay? So what we're going to be doing here is we are going to do a pike and then a wide climber on each side. I'll show you what it looks like if you can slide. So I come to my plank, I slide my feet in, I slide back. One leg comes around, then the other leg. If you're working without a way to slide, you're in that plank, you push up into kind of a downward dog, come back, bring foot around, okay? If you need to cut it and do just one of those moves, maybe you're just doing the plank to pike, okay? Because you're just not quite there yet to do the whole thing, you are welcome to do so, okay? And if you need something easier than that, maybe you're still doing planks on your knees, you can do knees to toes, knees to toes, okay? All right, hopefully there's an option in there for everybody. I'm gonna be coming up and doing that sliding pike, and then around to the outside, okay? Remember to breathe. Hang in here. Over halfway. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finish it off. All right. We are doing a lot of plank moves, so do stretch or circle those wrists out, okay? There are a couple that you can kind of drop down to forearms, like this last one, you may have been able to pull that off, okay? Keep that in mind. If your wrists are giving me problems. All right, we're back to that curl, tricep push, okay? So grab those weights, stand tall, let's curl, rotate through, push back. Curl, rotate through, push back. Standing tall the whole time, core is activated. Halfway. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to do some jumping jacks next. You have the option of doing a weighted jack. With a weighted jack, you can take 2 dumbbells and press up. I'm going to be taking 1 and pressing up. You also can use no dumbbells and just do regular old jumping jacks, okay? You can also do a split jack where you're stepping out instead of jumping both feet, okay? I'm going to do 10 of these, okay? Here we go. So I'm going to take my feet out and in, out and in. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Not too bad, right? Not too bad. Okay, so this next one, I'm going to show you the most advanced variation, and then I'm going to break it down. It's another one where you can slide if you have the ability to do so, okay? So we're going to be combining a push-up with a push-up jack. So the highest option is that you are jacking and doing your push-ups at the same time. So it would look something like this. I would jump my feet out, come down, bring them back in, down and up, okay? That's our hardest option. The next option is to split those two. So you do a push-up, then jack the feet, push-up, jack the feet. It can also be that you're dropping to those knees for the push-up, taking those feet out. If you cannot take the feet out at the same time, you can do a split jack, just like you did with the other jacks. We take 1 foot out, 1 foot out. Maybe you drop to those knees for that push-up, okay? So I'll give a little time at the end so everybody can kind of finish their sets. Our goal is 10 push-ups total. If you're newer to push-ups though, maybe your goal should be lower than that, maybe 8, or even lower if you're just starting on this, okay? So listen to your body, do what you need to do. I'm gonna do mine 10 push-ups with my jack at the same time, all right? You choose your method and your pace. Here we go. Out and in. When you're done, you can come to those knees, sit back in child's pose. If you're still going, you got this. Go, 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 go. Okay? When you're done, though, sit back. Reach your arms forward. Take some nice deep breaths in and out. Okay, one more in and out. Alrighty. We're going to take a little break, and then we're going to do all of those moves over again, okay? You've seen all of them. You know what is coming. No surprises. Grab a drink, okay? As we head back into round 2, think of how the moves went for you. Were they too easy? Do you need to take it to a harder progression? Were they maybe too challenging? Do you need to take it down a notch so that you can finish the entire workout, okay? Think about it, modify as needed. All right, good crew this morning. Okay, so as a reminder, the very first move that we did, we were doing a reverse lunge with that overhead press. It could be one weight, maybe it's a gallon of milk, whatever it is you got here. Maybe not milk, maybe a gallon of water. That milk might need to go in the fridge. Or some dumbbells, okay? And again, you are welcome to do 20 overhead presses with those arms, but at 10, which is halfway through for the legs, your arms are done, feel free to just hold right here at the center, okay? To be determined what I decide to do with my body, okay? But I'm gonna grab those weights in anticipation. Let's find a place to stand, okay? Bring those weights into the chest. So reverse lunge, overhead press at the top. So nice big step back. The top, we come overhead. Nice big step back, overhead. Standing tall. And breathing. Keep going. If your arms are getting tired, it's going to be that last one. You can hold here at the chest and finish off the legs. Okay? Chest are raised. We're breathing. Almost there. One more lunge each leg. Nice. Weights go to the side. Push up, alternating with either that double tuck if you're sliding or mountain climbers, okay? You can take this at your speed, fast, slow, in between, counting the push-ups though, okay? Our goal is 10. You can drop to those knees for those push-ups if you need to. All right, I'm gonna set mine up, do my double tuck, go back, push up. Remember, you can make it split so it's a mountain climber. So one foot comes under at a time. I am halfway. Breathe for me. If you still have some to go, keep going. You got this. If you're done, you're welcome to sit back in child's pose. You're going to circle those wrists. Whatever part of your body needs a little attention right now. Okay? When you're feeling up to it, we're going to stand up. We're going to do that bicep curl with the tricep push back, okay? So stand nice and tall. Good stable base with the feet. Curl up, rotate through, push back. Curl up, rotate through, push back. We're breathing. Halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Okay, one weight goes down. We're going to do that side lunge with the overhead press. Let's start with the side lunge, reach for the insole overhead press, okay? So side lunge and reach, center, overhead. Side lunge and reach, center, overhead. Core is activated, helping us have a nice strong back to this move. I'm ready to sit into that hip. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. We'll switch arms, okay? Remember, start with that lunge. Lunge and reach. Overhead in the center. Strong back. Halfway through. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you're tall, you may need to watch your ceiling. Clearly, it's not a problem for me, but for my off-camera cast, sometimes it's struggle. All right, we're gonna do a plank with that cross under, okay? Or just hold the plank if you're not quite there yet. So I'm gonna come to that high plank, lift it up, cross under, cross under. Ten times each side. Halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, come to those knees. Take some deep breaths. Roll those wrists. And the other way. All right, shake it out. We're gonna do another set. Curl, push back. Okay? Those arms maybe starting to feel it. That's our goal, okay? Curl up, rotate, press back. Curl up, rotate, press back. Standing tall in the center. Breathing. Halfway. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, sliding knee drive, or another set of lunges if you don't want me to slide, okay? So we're just pressing to that floor the whole time through the move, okay? Here we go. Back, and in. Back, and in. Halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Then we switch to that other side. Stand tall. Get ready. Slide it back. So I'm just pressing the ball of my foot through the whole move. Really feeling those muscles work. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up. Shake it out. Halos are next, okay? So grabbing one weight, circling it around, circling it back. Start with the elbows down. Try and mostly keep them down for the move. They'll flying out to the side a little bit, but that's okay? Bring it around. Circle. And back. Nice. Two, and 1. Nice. Weight goes down. Okay. Hike and wide mountain climbers, okay? Or if you're not sliding, you can do like a downward dog, wide mountain climber coming around the sides of the elbows, okay? Or you can choose one or the other if you're not quite up to doing both, okay? Make it work for your body today. So I'm gonna come to my high plank, nice strong body, make that inverted V, come back, and around, and around. Make sure you're breathing. Hang in here. More. Abs are engaged on that pike. 2. And 1. All right. Circle those wrists again for me. Sure you could guess what the next move is just because it's almost every other move. Not quite, maybe every third or fourth. We've got our final set of the bicep curls to the tricep push back, okay? So grab those weights. Towel myself up. All right. We'll stand tall. Here we go. Curl, push. Curl, and push. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Jumping jacks or weighted jacks are next, okay? I'm gonna keep one weight for mine. You're welcome to keep one, both, or none, okay? Here we go, up and out. If you have a weight, it's gonna be a little slower than a typical jack. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Whew, put those dumbbells to the side, or dumbbells singular, okay? So our next one is the final exercise in the set. We're going to revisit a few of them, not all of them, just a few. So it's the push-up with the push-up jacks, okay? So this can be done at the same time, so simultaneously. They can be split where you do a push-up, then you do the jack. It can be even further split where one leg comes out at a time, okay? Do what you're able to do here at the end. I'm going to do 10 of mine. If you need to make your number less, maybe 8, that's totally fine, okay? All right, coming down, coming to that high plank. All right, here we go. Push up and jack. Count your own. You're still going. You got this. Last push-ups of the day. I promise you the last of those. Okay. All right. When you're done, you can circle those wrists. You can sit back in child's pose. I'd try and take a few deep breaths for me. Slow that heart rate down a little bit. In and out. Okay, one more time in and out. Very good. All right, remember those halos? We're gonna do another set of our halos, okay? I'm gonna grab a weight for that. A lot of the moves we repeated in one form or another. You did a lot of overhead press, a lot of shoulder moves, okay? But I'm gonna do 2 sets of halos, so I think we can handle one more. Let's circle it around and back. Circle around and back. Three more. 3, 2, bring it back around, and 1. Nice, okay? Set the weight down. We're gonna come down to the floor. We're gonna do a little bit of back work, okay? We're gonna do a back extension with a lat pull. So all that means we're gonna lay down on our stomach, we're gonna lift up into a Superman, pull down, so pulling the elbows towards the sides and back up. If you've ever done like a lat pull down at the gym where you have the bar and you're pulling, this is just our lat move, okay? All right, so lifting, pulling. I'll show you once from the ground, And then we are going to do, I'm gonna just do 20 of these, okay? If that seems like an awful lot, if your back starts to give you any problems at all, take a breather, okay? You can switch and do like an alternating Superman instead, where it's opposite arm, opposite leg, okay? It's a little easier if you need to, okay? So let me show you one time. Lift, pull, back up, and down. Join me for 20. This is where we'll finish today. Here we go. Lift, pull, back up, and down. Try and keep those eyes on the floor. It'll help you keep the neck from straining. Breathe for me. We're getting there. We are officially halfway through. If you can, keep going. Give me 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, come to the ground. Rest yourself, take a deep breath. Then bend those elbows, bring them in close to the body. Come up onto those forearms. Lift the chest. Feel that stretch in the abs and the low back. All right. Then we are going to curl those toes, come up to the knees. Okay, we're going to scooch those knees under. Reach the hands out, sit back in child's pose. Let's come to center on all fours, okay? Bring those knees directly under the hips, wrists under the shoulders. Do a little cat-cow, rounding it up. Rounding it down, looking forward. Round up, round down, and look forward. Breathing into the stretch. Maybe 2 more. And 1 more. All right, come back to kind of a neutral. We're gonna thread the needle. Here's the eye, here's our thread. Bring the arm through. You can lean as much into this as you'd like. Okay, everybody's flexibility is different. Everybody's pose is gonna look a little different. Some people like sit all the way back into child's pose while they do this. My butt's usually up in the air, so I can really focus on that shoulder stretch. Do what feels good. We're gonna sit up, come back to center, come back to that neutral, then the other side, lean into it as much as feels good. Let's come back to center. Okay. I'm gonna tuck my toes, I'm gonna press up and back into downward dog. We're gonna loosen this. One heel comes towards the floor, then the other, kind of pedaling those feet. One heel, then the other. When you're ready, you can press both of those heels towards the floor. Pressing back, pressing through the arms. Relax into it as best you can. You can have those knees bent if your hamstrings are not quite there. Now come down to those knees, okay? We're gonna sit tall. I'm gonna bring one foot forward, okay? I'm gonna try and straighten it out here. And I'm just gonna hinge forward, reaching down, okay? So this could be really difficult for a lot of people. For some people, getting right here, you're like, I feel like my hamstrings are tearing apart, okay? So we're gonna bend the knee and ease into it. If you can go forward, you're going forward. You can take those hands to the ground if your flexibility allows, okay? Just kind of feel it out, see what your body needs, up here, down, wherever, okay? All right, let's switch to the other side. Bring that other heel forward, find a place where you can sit tall, hinge forward a little bit with a nice straight back. Again, you can bring those hands down to the floor if it feels good, or you're up here. Let your flexibility be your guide. May not look like you're doing much, but you're probably feeling it. And sit up, bring it back. Let's have a seat, okay? We're gonna be taking one foot out to the side, bending this other knee in front, bringing this arm across the body and this one down that leg, okay? Remember, flexibility is different for everyone. You may not be touching those feet, you may not be anywhere near them, that's okay. Do what you can. Let's sit up. Let's go to the other side. Leg comes out, this one's bent in front. Arm comes across, this one comes down. Sit up, okay? Bring both those legs in front of you, sit tall, bend one of them, cross it over, and hug that knee to your chest. If you want to take the stretch deeper, sit tall, arm comes behind, look over that shoulder, takes it deeper into the glute, adds a little spinal twist. And back to center. Let's switch. Bring that other knee towards your chest, tuck it in. If you want to take it deeper, take the hand behind, look over that shoulder. And then come back to center. Let's lay down on our backs, okay? Roll yourself on back. Take one leg to the ground, bend that other leg. Take that knee, hug it towards your chest while you're here. I'm gonna circle on my ankle. Circle the other way. Now hold that ankle still. Take the opposite hand, grab the knee, gently pull it across the body. The other arm lays out to the side. Try to keep those shoulder blades on the ground. Come back to center. Leg comes down. Let's bring the other knee towards the chest. Grab it, gently pull. Circle the ankle. Circle the other direction. Hold that ankle still. Take the opposite hand. Grab that knee, gently pull it across the body. While that other arm lays out to the side. Bring this knee back to center, keep it there. Bring that other knee up, okay? Hug those knees nice and wide or wherever feels good. You can add a little rocking motion side to side if you enjoy it, which I do. All right, come back to center. We're gonna do figure four, okay? So release the knees, cross an ankle over the opposite thigh, bring those hands around, underneath, grab that bottom leg and gently pull. Release, cross the other ankle over, grab the bottom leg and gently pull. And release, bring those feet down to the ground, grab the backs of your legs and pull yourself up. Find a place to sit. We're gonna stretch those triceps. So bring an elbow up towards the sky, grab the elbow and gently pull. Trying to sit tall while we do this. Release, grab the other elbow and gently pull. And release, roll those shoulders for me. And the other way. All right, let's take a nice deep breath. Let's take these arms up and down. One more time, let's inhale, arms up and down. All righty. So Friday, I am going to be out of town.